Hello folks, Kelwin and Kelly here with my day 3 for the vlog challenge, and I'm having a lot of fun with this one. This one's kind of freaky. It's kind of different and really special because this is the loving mirror. And the loving mirror is where you find somebody in your family or your friends that has absolute faith that you can do anything. And I thought about it for a good long, 2 or 3 seconds. And I realized that I only had one member of my family, just one, that had that absolute faith in me. And I'd married her, brought her into my family. So that's who we were doing. When I first heard somebody in your family, I was thinking, Kelly. Because my first thought was all those crazy extended family people and all those kind of people that you love them because they're in your family, but they don't really love and believe in you. The ones that, through what they call love, they hold you back, damage you and hurt you. And the only person I have in my life that's not like that, in my family, that's absolute, knows I can do anything I put my mind to, is my wife, Kelly. And I love having her in my life. So I'm going to start with some questions. Kelly, you ready? These are really tough.
I'm ready.
It's not a test. You can get no wrong answers.
Okay.
Okay? Now, what is it here? So, let's see.
I'm in the bathroom. I'm going to the bathroom.
Do you believe I can do anything?
I do. That's not the question, though.
I know, but I'm just asking that. Do you believe I can do anything? Do you really? I mean, I assumed it, but let me just come right out and ask you. It's the start of the video.
Do you want me to look at you or at
I don't
the
care.
camera?
Camera's fine. Me's fine. Go where your heart is.
Of course I believe you can do anything, Kelwin. I know you can do anything because since we've been together, you've done a lot of things. You've built businesses out of nothing. You've created things. You've fixed things. I mean, I don't know. Anything you put your mind to, you can do. Absolutely.
All right, good. I'll take that as a yes.
Yes.
All right, let's see. What do you get out of me being in your life?
Oh, my goodness. Yeah,
And that crick in your neck don't count.
Oh, the pain in the neck. I wasn't going to say that.
I know you weren't.
I wasn't going to say that. Security, companionship, of course. You're an amazing father to our 2 boys. But what do I get? I get absolute trust in another human being. I mean, I trust Kelwin with everything, right? I trust Kelwin with our boys, our family, our, the business, my relationship, my love, my vulnerability, my good, my bad, he gets it all. But what do I get? I get the ability to completely merge with another human being on every level, from physical, mental, spiritual, every level. And I really believe ultimately, and I don't want to get too philosophical, but
go ahead, go
as
for it.
human beings, we're social creatures, and we want to merge with other human beings. And when you really find that person, like I found Kelwin, that you just knew, like I think the very first night we met, it was we were like dating, but like we both just looked at each other and we knew. And I fought it for a very long time. We became friends, but we knew. You just know. Did I ever admit that to you?
Never. Right now.
But you just
I
know.
knew. I always said I knew.
So you get to be complete
now
as a human being. You get to have that ultimate deep connection, that spiritual connection with another human being in this physical world, this physical plane. And I've always called relationships like the 4th dimension and the final frontier, because they bring up everything that's good in you and everything that's bad in you. And I get to explore all that and rid myself of a lot of stuff, a lot of gunk, and a lot of good stuff. Put a lot of good stuff in, because we both have a commitment to grow personally and our own personal growth, but also as grow together. And our commitment is very, like, once we committed for life, and we know what I get from Kelwin, what I meant by security, is knowing that I have another human being that I love very deeply that isn't going anywhere, that I have complete security with.
Okay, come on, Daddy.
I could go on and on. What's the next question?
We're gonna go paint
All right.
nails.
Thank you,
Come on,
honey.
baby.
What have you gained from your
From our relationship.
she
I wrote the notes.
wrote the notes. It's shorthand. It's like what have you gained from our relationship, and be specific.
Well, I think I said some of that, but to expand upon that, I've learned how to cook. I've learned how to make good coffee. I learned how to fix things. I mean, these are just like minor material things, but on a deeper level, I've learned how to slow down and breathe. I've learned how to self-reflect deeply on my own behavior. When you're in a deep committed relationship with someone, and they piss you off, or I piss them off, which I do, you have to be able to take your own behavior and be 100% responsible for yourself. Kelwin doesn't let me slide on a lot of stuff, as you can imagine. So that's a good thing, because who would want a partner that just is, that lets you slide and not be the best person that you can absolutely become, even though it may make me mad in the moment, but he has always my best interests at heart, and always knowing I could be a better person, and I could have a clearer purpose, and I could be the better Kelly, and I could be the higher Kelly, and I could be, have and the belief in me. I mean, it's about you, but the belief in me. This is what I've learned from being with Kelwin, and I don't even know what the question was. What have you gained? Oh, the gain. Yeah, this is what I've gained. Is to be my authentic self, right? To find my voice and carry my message out and loud and proud to the world. Because when you have someone behind you that believes 100% in you, like I do to him and he does to me, you have that security or that strength to be like, I can do this. I can find my voice. I can, I always let him talk. When we first got together, I would let him be like the front guy and talk for me a lot and whatnot. But he wasn't satisfied with that. So he pulled me out to be not a better person, but like live at a higher vibration, and when you have someone who believes in you that much, you can't help but do that. So I've gained so much. I've gained, my voice, my message, my purpose, my, ability to be myself, my authenticity, the ability to be the best mother that I can. He allows me to be to mother, to parent, we support each other in parenting, and he may have a different thing that he wants to do, or I have a different thing, but we always come together and meet in the middle and say, you know what, I think you were right over here, or Kelly, I think you were right over here. So the ability to compromise with another human being and merge completely and meet in the middle, and then be the best parents, the best husband and wife, or the best business partner, or whatever it is that we can be, because we support each other. We have that foundation laid out there. That's huge. I mean, that's what people really look for in marriages and relationships, and it's very special for me. And I know I'm going on and on. So what's the next question?
All right.
It's
Number
so big.
3, what would be missing if I weren't in your life?
I don't even want to answer that question.
You have
Everything
to.
that I
You
said,
wrote it down.
Everything that I said up until now would be missing. It would be like the Grand Canyon in my heart. You know, it would be, I don't even, okay, next question. I don't like it. I don't want to talk about that. It's like, I think that sums it up. It would be the Grand Canyon in my heart, baby.
Grand Canyon's a pretty place.
It's a big hole. The black hole, it would be a black hole in outer space. Where just horrible.
What do you
See.
see as my strengths?
Oh my gosh. What impressed me about Kelwin at first was
My Batman T-shirt.
no, his ability to live a simple life, his ability to live life on his own terms, to design the life that he wanted, his ability to just say, you know, this is what I want to do, and this is what I'm doing, and, you know, status quo be damned. That's huge. Not many people live like that. His ability to make anything out of anything, and, you know, just like say, you know what, I'm going to start a business, and just bam, build it up out of nowhere. His self-reliance, like just believing it, you know, just like I can take care of myself. His ability to, you know, we have a saying in our family, our boys always say, well, Daddy can fix anything, and it's true. His tolerance for my bad behavior at times, not always.
Only when she's awake.
His patience, his ability to love people, even though sometimes I can't see through the fog to see the love. His ability to self-reflect, his strengths, and his deep caring about the world, the environment, the people in the world, no matter where they live, or people we know, people we don't know, people in faraway lands, you know, and wanting to make the world a better place to live in for all beings.
Wow.
And his open-mindedness and his heart.
That's pretty good, honey. Thank you. On a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate our relationship?
Well, you know, that's, you know,
Marriage.
on, you know, the things that we have that are strengths, we have our issues, believe me, but our willingness to work on the issues and together and individually, and the foundation that we have and the strong commitment and love and everything, you know, all that we have, I would say a 10. Now, Kelwin, I did this with Kelwin, and he kind of summed it up, so I kind of have to go off what he said a little bit before.
That was a tough act to follow, I guess.
And there are days when I'm like,
but I'm barely a 12.
oh my God, I'm going to kill him, you know. It's a 2. And then there's days that it's a 15, you know. And so if I look at the average, and if I look at the foundation that we have and the commitment and the ability to merge together, and I would say it's a 10. I can't, you know, it's like this at times, but it's always like this as well. It's more like this, but it's always getting better and better as we are committed to our own personal development and our development together as a couple and as parents and husband and wife.
That's cool. Now, that's actually sexy. That feels good. Okay. Well, see, the sixth question's not necessarily, unless I asked her on one of the days I was at a 2.
Ask me tomorrow.
It says, if less than 10, what can I do to make it better?
Yeah.
Well,
this is going on 15 minutes. I'm being
Is it really?
conscious of the time. I really talk a lot.
yeah. Okay, all right. So the video's kind of over, baby. I love you so much.
I love you too.
And Grand Canyon, huh? Black hole, big hole, big hole. We live in Florida. It'd be a sinkhole.